Alright guys, it is time. The Evolved Wall Breakers are out and we're going to be testing out how broken they are at 9,000 trophies. Here we go. I think we all know they are definitely going to be one of the best evolutions in the game. Is it going to be as broken as the Evolved Bomber? Well, only one way to find out. Obviously, they're going to pair very well with the Miner. I think in general, they're going to be better inside of fast cycle decks because they are a 2-cycle evolution. We're going to play Knight here in the back. I'm using the Evolved Knight with them, but I think honestly you could use other evolutions with them as well. For example, if you want to use the Evolved Valkyrie with them, you probably could. I think she's a lot weaker than the Evolved Knight, so just keep that in mind. But you could also use the Evolved Bomber in this deck potentially. Maybe you want to run the regular Knight, for example, and then you could just go ahead and use the Evolved Bomber instead of the Magic Archer potentially. I actually want to see, can I get the King activated here? Or is the, oh, never mind, the Cannoneer killed the baby dragon almost instantaneously, so that was a pretty foolish King Tower attempt by me, and now he's going to go for the graveyard. This is actually going to be really challenging because Cannoneer does not do good against graveyard, so we're really going to need to focus up here. If I win this, that would be pretty crazy, especially with that Miss NATO, and yeah, we're going to have a difficult, challenging time defending his graveyard pushes, but we'll see what we can do. Maybe the Evolved Wall Breakers will carry us. Who knows? He does have a building, though, which unfortunately is actually, a good counter to the Wall Breakers. So we're going to have to try to find a way to work around that. Spear Goblins are actually level 14, so I don't have every card in the game at level 15. I'm not super pay to win. We're going to go for the Miner here on the tower, see if we get some chip damage. We might want to go for Magic Archer here, get as much as I possibly can, just because otherwise, I don't know, I just don't want to miss out on this opportunity. It's too good of an opportunity for damage. He's going to go for a naked graveyard. It's kind of strange that you can do that in this type of matchup. I guess that's how bad the Cannoneer is against graveyard, that you can literally just go for naked graveyards on the tower, even without support, and it works. So let's see. The Tombstone, I believe... Oh, it doesn't... What? Did you guys see that? The Tombstone doesn't even counter the Wall Breakers? That's... Okay, that is ridiculous. Wow. So, I thought buildings were pretty good against the Evolved Wall Breakers. Apparently, the Tombstone isn't that good against them. You literally need to play like a cannon or something. That's like the only way to deal with them for a pretty decent trade. Otherwise, you're overcommitting a ton, because obviously Bomb Tower is a massive negative trade. So that is baffling to me. The Tombstone doesn't even counter the Evolved Wall Breakers. You cannot make this up, how broken they are. That is just ridiculous. Let me try to go Magic Archer here. I think I could probably NATO to have it line up. Ooh, it retargeted on the baby dragon. Doesn't matter, though. It's on top of the tower. And that is going to be GG. Really nice win over there. Alright, in our next one here against Pay to Win Whale. Alright, so judging by his name, I can already bet probably every card in his deck is level 15. And of course he's using the Cannoneer, and of course he has Pass Royale. So, I see he's a Man of Culture as well, because I basically have all those things, so I can't really judge him. Anyway, we're going to go for a Knight here, and the Drill is still going to get some damage, sadly. Hopefully, yeah, perfect, that Knight is going to distract the little Prince. If that didn't happen, that would have been quite tragic. We would have taken a lot of chip damage, and when you're running the Cannoneer, you do not want to be taking any kind of chip damage. So he's got the Bomb Tower. That is not a good sign. It means he's going to have a good counter to the Evo Wall Breakers. So, we're going to have to see if we can work our way around the Bomb Tower somehow. Maybe out-cycling it, or let's actually see... Oh, right, yeah, you can't. Same as the Baby Dragon. Gotta remember my interactions here. I forgot that you can't... I think that Knight should... Okay, sweet. So that is going to get fully defended. I forgot. Kind of like the same case with the Baby Dragon. The Cannoneer is a different building. You have to figure... I have to learn that eventually, that the interactions are going to be different. Oh, well. It's only a wasted NATO. It's not really the end of the world. So this guy's got the Evo Bomber. That is absolutely broken. I actually think the Evo Bomber is better than the Evolved Wall Breakers, as broken as they are, just because of the fact that the Bomber's one cycle. So those are just going to go to waste. So Spear Goblins were really good for us over there. I'm trying to bait him using his Bomb Tower, because the problem is, because of him... okay, yeah, that's probably... Oh, that sucks. Yeah, so the bomb tower does defend them pretty well. That's something to keep in mind. Both matches we actually played against someone with a building. This guy cannot defend the magic archer though to save his life. That's for sure. We're gonna make sure that bomber does not line up on our tower. Thank you very much. So we're just sending a miner here and see if we get some more chip damage. And Magic Archer once again, because why not? Boom, he lets it line up for whatever reason. Now all I gotta do is defend, and we're pretty much chilling here. So even though they had buildings, I mean, we were still able to win. Alright, this guy looks like he gave up. In our next one, hopefully this guy doesn't have a building, so we can see the true power of the Evo wall breakers, because the people we beat so far already had a building, and it goes to show it doesn't even matter because it gets a negative trade against the evolved wall breakers, and the tombstone doesn't even counter it. So this guy's got a mega minion. Seems to me like he might, I was gonna say maybe be running an air deck, but now that he's got the knight, alright, here we go. It is gonna be an air deck. So we're gonna get a bomb tower going here, and then we're gonna try to get a nice NATO here to pull that balloon right to our king tower, and that is going to be a pretty nice start for us, if I do say so myself. Now, he might have the tombstone, so I guess we'll find out if that is the case. He's got the barbs. Okay. I'm liking the look of this so far. I think he doesn't have a building. I hope he doesn't. It seems like he's got barbs as his main ground card. And because he's got the knight, I would be pretty shocked if this guy has a building. I would be surprised. I'm not saying for sure there's no way he doesn't, but it's unlikely. He's going to go lava in the back, so we're going to go wall breakers here. Cannoneer is going to help carry us this game as well, I can tell you that, because, well, without it, the lava pushes would be quite challenging to defend when all you have is the magic archer and the spear gobs. Let's just put it that way. So I'm going to go spear gobs here, and if he decides to go for a balloon, I'll be ready with my bomb tower. Let's see if, the nice thing is the spear gobs are going to be getting some, pretty good value, because the arrows are a negative trade, and likely he's going to want to use the arrows on the wall breakers anyway. Here we go. We're going to send in the miner as well as the evolved wall breakers, and we're going to see what he's going to do about them. He goes for the evolved barbs, and, I mean, okay, the evolved barbs are a pretty good counter. I'll give him that. They actually are a pretty good counter. That's pretty disappointing, actually. Kind of want to NATO those Skelly Drags, well, that kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. That really sucked. I'm not too pleased with how that went. But we'll try to come back, okay? Oh, they got stuck, bro. How do the wall breakers not connect? Come on. That was lame. Wait, what? No way he's throwing, right? No way. No way. No way Jose, right? I don't know, man. That would be a pretty wild throw. Especially in this situation. Oh! Evo Knight getting mighty close to the... that's unfortunate. Alright, I'll tell you what. We're going to go miner. And then we're going to go for the Evo wall breakers. Let's get a log going. Boom. Oh, dude, the Evo barbs are too good against them. Whoa! It's still connected. What? That is so busted. What the heck? Magic... That is busted. Oh my gosh. Like and subscribe.